kwa BBM say ada so agiso na uguso jebre ehwe Badwam on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280 Go TV channel 119 Multi TV channel so benya hwe live enso ohodom sanso na HD plus enso benya hwe live enso ohodom yes streaming so e Facebook Adom TV Extra Adom TV Extra okwa search Adom TV Extra share bi enye bi enhwe ja comment eto ase ya begin be pamni akenkede nyina ede ama betim so ahwe so e YouTube enso Adom TV on YouTube meaning they akwasi ensia happy birthday enko enfama Nina Kusi Entry ene your birthday ya wish you all the best way through wankasa wonua kakra abusuafo namfo ye nyina ho se ya wish you happy birthday Nina Kusi Entry formerly of TV3 ya menchira no nyo kese kopem se obey kese pa and also happy birthday so enko enfama ya owusu buadi on a vice chairman Efija Secretary East constituency happy birthday enko enfama chairman ya menchira no nyo kese pa na kopem so obey kese amano abros we efree no manyo ke no manya ohonum ya man boni oton credit free oboase ni asante Mpensenpensemu nyina also wish you all the best yakopo enshira uye pa efara sekese koma kingdom heba amna ko fa kingdom garlic bitters kingdom garlic capsules na badwa so na msoro da bia maka chiro se nipa de se nipa dwa na hodi enimu a okokwa untimi kura nkona campus wa kokra na kwa akoye kwa o se bia hwesa hodi wo nipa dwa nim ye won kwamo bu nipa dwa yakopo na kasa de sa nkomo na edwa nipa dwa nim ese be ya sojafo de abo nipa dwa no eban nanso essence nipa kasa kra ye adwumadu ba bia wo ye mre na okọ ahomegyem ti no saa na nkwama no so adwuma so etie ature da nkwama na hode no abafom uhie drobi na timi akenya omo edroba ko betimi akenya nkwama wo nipa dwa no eye kingdom garlic bitters kingdom garlic capsules ni nyina ye adwuma baako eboa ma nipa dwa na hode etimem saa so na sade adro nipa dwa so no eboa na ne nyina edi efrimu new kingdom ginseng pack capsules so ye mema na dro mema nko a we eboa mema yosem etimi we peyo de bia meka cho se enye aphrodisiac na anom yara na oba ede kwa akoda eye edru a se wonya malaria no akọ hospital na doctor prescribe edru dia ma sa na new kingdom ginseng power capsules no eye adwuma etu how ni sinto wo ni padwam se bemba no ene bua eyi sa sinto no how ni nyina erifro se na bia o mema yosem opem no ebetimi awiemude tremendous capsules no se ye ma de sesi ahifema no ay kama white ya de bia se be tetema ewo ahifie bia onya tremendous capsules a ebetuni nyina ase e de free etufofo ni enkyere Kingdom Herbal Center Okanchi Drug Lane drugstore bia pharmacy bia beko bia so sabeka Kingdom no pay bi enso etumi at 24 FM 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 and 0302 938 153 0302 938 153 Kingdom or say no challenger Car 360 ensu enie eboama ose ayeden se sino anye dia entimi nwi nam papa kakrem na asase etutu kakrem na asase ehim unya Car 360 toothpaste unya no wi a no asenya Car charcoal toothpaste ene beboama ose na ye fita isa se bidie ene de toothpaste no bidie jabidie yen kan ye de gu body trisu ede twiese no ene ne de aye toothpaste fe de Kel charcoal toothpaste ahonde wo me pa ye wo keked enso yakwada ne de anti maame no ba pam no wo to Kel 360 toothpaste no ato Kel charcoal toothpaste no na wo to keked enso aboa se ne me ya oba so betibie twene sie na aye ne de supermarket bi abeko bi ansa beka bi ato 84 FM 0593 809 227 0593 809 227 and 0246 865 798 0246 865 798 Franco Trading Enterprise me dem ka to say phone papa de na hinsuo na dwosuo enyina eye Franco papa Franco say Nokia Samsung iPhone smart TVs and a wope tabletop fridges and a wope me kan majade bibi ade ye demu ye bia ne papa from kwada me kwa fa CCTV camera ba me so ha ani pedu kura betimi achew etwa ne clear enye ne eni ye wiswisi asi ehu ne ye asem toto go for there we ye clear ani da ho clear ebacho mem pick your number every gogo da papa franco number odi adwuma eniem 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 yema 40% discount on a name auto free and chamber be shop will be the Franco Trading Enterprise do one more 40% discount here on yours. So number is 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 Fre na GH will be you can also say Adom Mpensenpensemu chumedie no brown and a penso yes ebedi enkomo so maka say we are starting and begin the year right enra ye di enkomo about relationships and then come ye di no ye hwe how to make the right decision or making the right decisions for the year 2024 ebra ko dem fato ti mebie ahomana tum obenya akwanya timi afre ne kire wadwen contribution ahoso wo apeso de count no obetimi afre na de account eti wo hwena fato tim se akwanya ba man so etimi afre a kire wadwen e odwumadie edo Reverend Patrick Otieku Bodu a life coach trainer wabeka msa e ofidwem papa nyame yaso ndwen ka
yeah so ndwen ka so te
say nyamo ko na nso e
amuni mpenifo
Afisha paso.
Afisha afin ko bati ya afisha dey tinkom. Na ho den ho. Na bibi akoso yi.
Amen. 2024. Yes, yeah man, yes 2023.
Okay.
Maybe there are certain mistakes be a year ebina ama yentimi am do a beer nanka ewo. She set goals bebre, especially on 31st. You say, boys is on my renewal. Renewal of vows, renewal of goals, and they say, 2024. It's all we have or big goals, pa. Now to 2023, they are. Which is a difference in big. Actually, I got yes, actually. How do we set our priorities right?
Okay.
2024.
Okay. The chair a phone for you now. Sir, obey the BBC when you saw and obey set goal. Very, very important. Statistics say one set goal likely say we will not be able to achieve the goal. It's the first thing is set goal no. Now goal ni botaya o bibi si when you saw pese on saka. Ana bibi apesa wo ye ode wa bra boy ni ade enti ehu hia pa na nipa bia se wonni sa ade no woni so a wonni eni so de hu a enya ade a obetumi aban bi sa ade no ho na empembe bre na ya na ne amafo set goal new year resolution enti bo se bia December omo no akwaso no so for can be bibie kenya na o so we de emesi sam meyewe eno no enye yi eno ne fe new year resolution usually no and subscribe to the right way of setting your goals. Into most of the brain by February no watoba ha na ontumi nya de ni bio.
Okay.
Na open so setting goal na say goal no and what say a goal to be bem one. Ni can say goal na o set no. Emotions can be kind of saying I think pa any task had in it. So only I think a more dinner task had in it. You be so because of say I feel me certificate way. Certificates no then be amount. And now say sika na person wunya no dey be ya ma na say aka na person to no dey be ya ma so when to me and connected to a very strong emotional appeal you will never get it.
That's what said there should be an emotional attachment.
Exactly, because so be epe obi nya edome ema obi a ever so relationship asem.
Yeah.
Who say ko ni akobetuma bibia obefenshoma bibia why because there's a certain strong emotional attachment.
Okay.
And inti na ba say o say obayi de ni manage no ho mepe no obeye bibia say na be obeben oba no your friends or the kasakra no say it's the same thing. When it comes to goals na ni yisa emotions na to ye yisa feeling na to ni pese no with our mind it won't work. Ni pe bia ni ma miensa in fact neuroscience I say there are three things. These are nipa dream and yebako. Miensa. The first one, they find the head brain. Head brain will contain your friend 100 billion neurons. The buttire of your head brain is a bit more creative. Creative, you're watching this. They toss me in your Okuma, so your brain.
Now,
Okuma brain, yes, technically a brain.
Okay.
Okuma, the prime function of it is a building relationship. Okay. And then the third one, your gut. Gut means that if you feel to the other side, and also, and then the man mobilization, the man to be movie into action, taking action on certain things. And in Tisani, mommy and son, we went to me and funny na and Bomoanya and Yadia. But tire way to me because
the head brain, and the gut brain.
It's head brain they be determine idea ope. Then I ope say adikoden eyema.
Okay.
Na komano, koma brain no, ebe su baby apesa ukọ, idea apesa unya.
Okay.
Na komano, and this a fuel na uhia because command the passion war.
Okay.
Na komano ama usa fuel no. Anya sa na watch me so person kukuma say. Watch me say person be call Tamale. Watch me say person be call London. And then what gene is
okay.
Baby, our person will call. Baby, our person will brabo no kosi. Then so no passion fuel ade be call no. And uni be command the tai no. Uni be a undu what and then number 2 into commando the passion part. Yana is missing for many of the goals that we set. What's here say? Certificate we then be ama. Certificate we dey binya amanfo be bu amanfo humi o twa push o mama salute. Aha, ni nyina ka ho. Ade som boma on e ho na koma no e pushi.
Okay.
We no na mobilization. A contractors almost mobilization as mobilization is the action you take. I don't know, it's the gut that produces it.
And it's for the gut brain.
The gut brain, and it produces at the end. Into without the gut brain, there are actually 5 brains, but I'm just focusing on the 3.
Okay.
Into the gut brain is what's going to push you into a beer or procrastinating. And I say, Chinamayo, another gut name pushing. Into what brain, head brain is to say, me koha, me pese me yawe, me pese me yewe, na passion be few be na dey call sadie o dey gusa card mu no and then okoma no the passion, the zeal, the desire, then you push it behind it when we know what pushes that desire we at the end of the action now be taken and no the gut that produces it you won't say you can say slow was obi shradi na I said ni yemu ni your friend say but gut ni we
butterfly
and exactly both say gut no you may be afraid here but your gut the backbone it pushes you forward. And these are the 3 things we need for every goal to be achieved.
So if December, New Year resolutions are, Ben also started setting goals for the next year.
Well, next year, what was it you? Will be a goal I was set to crap on. Ebia, when you do December, now we achieve it. There's nothing wrong if you continue with it.
Okay.
What's your say? And when you also be Sisano. And now be change your baby.
So what achieve
it? Not still I feel say it's still relevant.
Okay.
Why don't you still push on it? What's I say? A bit more I say every year, it's sunny go for there because go now said no name say any December or no name say any January. A year wo tie and your plans are over. What's I say? Obi on my okay, maybe a certificate be hard, maybe a certificate no a June. Near there, and now be a BB or one person may have first idea we exams we some year maybe October. In general, so no over December year or plan. So wait mind earlier.
Okay.
Aha. Usually, the euphoria around December year be quite sorry no so far can be especially when it comes to character and moral issues near there.
Okay.
Oh, and I feel the main giant syndrome. I feel that she was so far. I feel the main giant syndrome. Well, but you see, if these 3 things are not there, what do you mean giant syndrome? You can't.
The brain,
the head,
the
brain
heart.
Is where, and then you analyze with your head. Look, wow, what's Nancy who said last one of the Sansa went to me to cement back. Who calculated Sika and San one more. Went to me to cement back. Who they calculate to say, when someone mean enough for the whole year, no, we put together, be anything about 5,000 Ghana cedis. 5,000 Ghana cedis. 5,000 Ghana cedis, bet you not to blocks, you bet you not to cement, and you tea casa. We no tina analysis, you know. Na komana catch us say me this abrabo chia me sanseni and intino I need that passion, a strong passion to push me. 1, away from the investment in alcohol no, into a friend is saying where I want to be, where how me person my brother born ebe.
But sometimes yeah na possible say we be able to move away from their moral ills no.
Yes.
Say me no monsa. Afi meja ensanem no. Easy betimi a transcend sika na ade no monsa no into say me de ba beto cement. Easy sir.
Ena make say passion command and can want to mean yes sir. Don't say command need mouth that desire and fuel to switch.
Because Reverend H.M. say and some for instance no. Say unye twem wo ba ho no mo a me ka ba da for say otikumasi a onom sabat onye sane mampo ku no be na ne kwa do so say wo hwe say me twem wo sport na ni mu a bibi kame o we na na gusu kakra no akwakotwa but say me fa honom na ebia me hyede nya yi bia na me se me tisika say me because me nyini so bia hyede tisika to say now twi menom sa 10,000 menyis eske bia da hosa eye ase when na movie along
exactly
na adeko but time be na metimi age what to say me jansa no say sika o 2 series we no me de ba beto ha na maboa me de akwakoto cement
na ehon na analysis ne ba no ehon analysis so one analysis na you know if you say reflect it no evaluation no now we analysis ne we know say last year every Sunday and every Tuesday we should spend this amount of money with. You may be on we go through life we can trucatiously no and you see because you don't do that it's almost say when you na own analysis ni ntine eya unhumpo say ebia sika bi e ko ba bi ni ade discard show bottom o say bi won discard show bottom uya u assume say sika something we so asobu akaba akopɛ na ya ma show so that here if you don't do a reflective analysis you won't know what is happening in your life. You see, if you don't evaluate your life, you won't know where you are going. Ufa bowl and arrow, ejai.
Yeah.
So one corner chia, that is how life is. If your life you don't reflect backwards, you can't determine your future. You don't have control over the past. Technically, it's a technical impossibility to live in the past. But you need to reflect. Because you see, your today is the future of your past.
Okay.
And then eye
ochina dachi.
Ochina. Sanity. Eye udachi.
Eye one dachi.
Eye can you? Today is the future of your past.
Okay.
Into a no.
Okay.
And then she share let me put it that way. And in the same way, no, and the other yen and then they determine what happens in the future.
Okay.
And if you don't you may be going through difficulties, you may be going through whatever. But the decision, a very difficult decision must be taken now. And friends say, confronting the brutal fact. You won't be brave more. We don't want to confront the brutal fact. Minia, adena we enkoye. Accept say enkoye from the beginning. If you don't accept say enkoye, you will never be able to move forward. And it's not have a problem when we keep on telling people say, oh, take it, now you claim it, and your friends say, enye juma. Because you know what you do? You destroy the creativity of the person.
Oh, yeah, Reverend.
I know that.
Oh, yeah, so full.
Yes, I know that.
Receive it.
You see, no. But you see, confront the brutal fact.
Receive your financial
receive without principle, without training them. Catch them. And why he may receive? Because you see, we live in miracle. We don't have to live in miracle. You have to live with blessing, where you put in systems and structures. So that what you do is that when you put a system and structures, the money will come every day. The blessing, the miracle will come every day. But it'll be all no more. We doesn't even know where to go, where to set a table, to put a table and put the banana on. Only
Nyankopon say,
I
will favor who I will. It's Nyankopon favor there. Some of my
but favor now can you can say favor in Jimmy so you need wisdom. That is why I'm talking about your head. That's why I'm talking about the creative part of it. God gave you the brain. God gave you the brain for a in fact, God gave you the brain so that God can rest. Remember, God created everything and he didn't rest until he created you. Why? Because God knows I've created somebody who has the brains like me, who can run the economy of this world. So God can go and rest so that the Bible says the heaven belongs to him, but the earth has been given to the children of men. Until you are in charge of the earth. You are in charge of your destiny. You will have to let it run. But when they are not being creative, we are being sentimental. We are just being sentimental, and we are not confronting the brutal fact. Look, let's confront the brutal fact. He's not doing well. The person is not, he doesn't even know what to do. We need to work on his brain. We need to work on him or her so that person will know that, baby, I may want to, my yes, you may have 10 years, my yes, I did, we had 10 years. They be answer, baby, uncle. Then what are we doing? Because we make the Christians become weak people. We make Christians people who don't use their heads. Unfortunately. And it's painful when I see people like that who are not using their heads. It's very painful. Because you need to use your head. You need to use your brain. So that we'll be able, when you analyze it, you know that, this is where I am. The Bible even said that who intending to build a tower will not sit down. Sit down means what? Analyze. So you are living your life, you're not analyzing, you're just going through, like I said, capriciously.
Before me pen and paper for the year 2024, now me plan here.
Yeah.
Dear, I mean consider.
Okay. Number one. We a family man. I think, and for me, because I value family.
Okay.
I think a family man, and your first priority should be your wife and children.
Okay.
In this year, what plans do you have for them? Education, the joy of your life, whatever. How are you going to spend on it? How are you going to make sure that it's the best? What's your say?
Okay.
Number two, Sika, very important. Your financial plans.
Okay.
What plans do you have? How much are you going to save? How much are you going to invest? What are you going to cut? If your last year you did put a lot of things in wasteful things, we'll analyze it. We will say a lot of things called, and that's you maybe walk a toy here. There are things maybe at 6 months when you see that, 1 year when you see that. Why are you still keeping them? What's your say? Okay. You bought the things. Maybe impulsively you bought those things. Okay. But at the end of the day, you realize that for about 3 years, you see at the end of that. Until now, we're seeing who build and will be there. Oh, Charlie, boss, you turn for your face and Pablo. Oh, Pablo 16 and for new Pablo be about also got Pablo for. No. Look at what you have. You can polish it, you step out there, you're fine. What's your say? Then it comes to your career and your personal development and your education. So you see, before the beginning of the 20th century, knowledge was doubling at the rate of 100 every 100 years.
Okay.
By 1945, knowledge was doubling every 25 years. By 1980s, knowledge was doubling every 13 months. Knowledge doubles every 12 hours. You know what it means? Certificate no crano.
Yeah.
They're obsolete. Certificate no crano. They're useless. And it is a win share day every day. Look, today, I've written 18 books. First, so my book, now my copy editor, na editor here. Obedi be 1 man, also me nyem near there, and then me throw we I catch the AI. AI edits my book for me. Within 20 minutes, my book is edited. It means I have to understand what AI does and utilize it. I have to learn it so that I can be much more efficient and effective. Until this year, me try me AI edit it for me. Edit it solid. For editing first, I'm missing no me pembro for now watch on, and I'm come back with the AI. Edit without changing the structure and the format of this content. No, yeah, mommy. Send me brofuna se me brofu or polishing fine mommy. Na yeah printing. So we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to grow. You can't be static. The certificate you have, please. If you don't learn it, you see. If you read 1 hour a day in any area of specialization, in 3 years you become a specialist. In 5 years you can become an authority. If you the psychologists tell us that you need 10,000 hours of practice to gain mastery.
Yeah.
So, if you want to gain mastery in your field, put in the effort, learn, study every day. Because if you need 18 minutes every day to improve yourself, and within a year, you'll be better than 95% of people with the same skill in your industry. 18 minutes a day. How many of us read a book? We don't. How many of us take courses? We don't. And you know, those things are crucial for your development this year. Seminar, seminar, courses, and when you're not growing. And that is not helpful for anybody. Look, everything is improving. You are behind the camera.
Yeah.
The camera itself, there are new things that are coming up. Ways of doing things. There are new ways of doing things. What are you doing? The same 1970 something principle now we use. We want to watch that. In fact, we school no kind book back we school. There 7 years ago and 16 years ago on kind on far book back say me kind book I can say ideas be on more. Your phone get the day. When I don't have a wait. Anytime I have a waiting period and I'm on my phone, I am studying. I'm reading something. I'm studying. I'm looking at new things that are going on. You need to upgrade yourself. You need to be functional. You may be one more. We are still illiterate because we are not functional. Until you maybe I say, honestly, we are going through we are just in there, and that is not helpful. That is not how God planned your life to be. Your life must be with a purpose. Now, let me even talk about that. When we say purpose, do you know what purpose means? Purpose, botayeno.
Okay.
But the case of botaya is the same word as meaning.
Okay.
Botaye amau meaning na. The botayeno endimu embem.
There's a botayeno na wanka sa hihye dem anso wan tiase a.
Embem enye meaning. Ebio case botaya it also means spiritual. When it case spiritual, spiritual nya sorry. Okay. Spiritual is a sense of inner being. Okay. A very deep sense of being. Now, we hear the word spirit. Now they to the word inspire. Both say S-P-I-R or spirit.
Yeah.
S-P-I-R or inspire.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they come from the same Latin root, which means to breathe. And into you say Genesis 2:7, Yankopon said he breathed into you, and you became a living soul. What did he put into you? And then from a purpose on the mouth. The day your purpose is exhausted, you are dead. That's number one. Okay, Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 5 downwards now. He also talks about the breath, which became an army. The bones, the dry bones. It was the breath, the purpose. Purpose that makes people alive, not enframa. It's purpose. And what is your purpose? This year, what is your purpose? What is your drive? What is your dream? You've done the same thing for the past 10 years. It could be anybody. It could be in church. It could be whatever. You've done the same thing. What is your purpose? What do you exist for? And those are the things that must drive you. You wake up in the morning, that must drive you. You see, that is you cannot procrastinate. Maybe say, be 2 a.m. Now idea that hit me. I'm sorry. Maybe that. Why? Because it's an idea whose time has come. I must harvest it. Until me show you never got some PhD. Me bedroom, my office or my table, desk, and everything is there. I'm sorry, I'm not so light. I'm start to age. Why? Because that idea that God has given to me, if I don't utilize it, I miss it. I pick it. Now, make I say, I'm 18 books. Okay. How would you know somebody is effective? Because I'm showing you. I've written 18 books, and I'm still writing more. In fact, this year, the plan is that when I did it, my plan is that I need to write about 3 or 4 books this year.
Okay.
You know, so it's possible, but you must have a purpose. That would drive you. It's the purpose that drives you. Purpose. And purpose is from the heart, like I was explaining. It's the heart. You see?
Because still.
No. Tell me. Country bang. Year bang. And what is a man for Kase? Year near pa.
And be at Temuda.
No, so this is the point.
Okay.
Life is not going to be as easy as you think. Usually, some of us, we think that we are living our lives based on what we experienced in the past.
Okay.
You understand? Live in it now. Whatever confronts you now, you live with it and move forward with it. What's I say? Because tete no na ebi abeko so unye aduane we di even say ono ma me ma we aduane ne ade and then ono ma me ma we aduane ne bio into one that was finding a way and that is where sometimes we become too lazy. What's I say? We become too lazy. But I'm believing that that's number one. Number two, we need to define resources properly.
Okay.
Well, say be on more, you can't resource and you need to go to but again, tell me. So me tenase na me fa pen ne paper na me draw booka sika be na me here draw book no me here sika eno na say me dem me pen na me nya me book me boa ana me nya me computer na ma type wo so
okay
we are a half in the sika ne baba so ideas that God gives to us, you don't need money to harvest those ideas. That's number one. You don't need money for the ideas. When you harvest the idea and have a good idea, I can guarantee you, if the idea is good, you put it together, you package it properly, there is somebody who hasn't got an idea, he has the money, you can partner with him. No, people have the money, they are looking for the right idea. Sometimes people have the idea, they haven't packaged it well.
Financial sponsors.
Oh, they are there. Number one, there are people who have made it in life.
Okay.
Some of them, it's not because they don't want to help you, it's because of the way we have packaged our ideas.
Okay.
O packaging here now kuhuna. If you on my packaging say young kwani be benefit, packaging say na be no so be benefit bi. Na answer. Aha. Ka say okay, oh, per say a partner. So oh sir, partner ben. On the disika balance all the ideas but they abom. Now the occurs on almost can on support too. You remember no so a businessman. It's packaging here and sell the idea properly to that particular person, you know. And I believe that that person will come in. That's number one. It be so on your character.
Okay.
Your character. It be on more. Then the word sorry. Because so bana be we mami. I could if you are we mami. I feel we are so my miska. Look, last year contract is CBM minyae. Mami friend is so be friends and training virtual or your old school head president. Not friend so be pro. Never virtual me man. Me on twice. Once me charge 9 I'm in this car. And of friend me ban sorry. The content was good. They need Jihon or friend ban sorry. Me koye man sorry. And I'm a man sorry members near the and so me in this car. And on no pay envelope be the man me na me koye. Fuel. We na it be koye na me be na me man me books ni be customer service, goal setting, your friends and I'm the man. We na company big company me body. And they did an audit to say, company, no, they have a problem with customer service.
Okay.
What happened to Freddy? Or say, Patrick, we have a problem with a proposal, and one no. A tomb, 300 staff.
Wow.
What do you say? And then, you know, if you on a relationship, we don't know how to build relationship. And then relationship can say no. Yeah, there's a feedback. Another one, feedback. Why you BB? We adwuma no ma oni akoni akon say adwuma we na nyame fe na obufu sen. You see, feedback comes in different ways. Obi here okra feedback. Because we take a feedback.
Okay.
What I say? Yeah, young people for today, we don't take feedback. We can't do as an obufu. Because feedback can come in different ways. It can come as a complaint, it can come as an insult, it can come as whatever. You must be wise to take the blessing out of it, to take the wisdom out of it and utilize it. We don't do that. So I believe we'll be able to achieve a lot this year.
Now, Faye, your interest savings.
Yes.
I want to discuss something. What can't be? Is this a kind of answer?
We make a so come to us.
Because savings.
Yeah, cash resources are often.
Okay.
Yeah, now if you say just sika.
Okay.
Okay. When we use our heads properly, like Yankopa Shishamayena, we can do many things even without money. Let me explain this. When we say Ghana had open so dear BB, then here, catch me. Uhia wasasi.
Yeah.
And then you had me drink the beer and if Israel.
Yeah.
As I no more. And yet there's no more. They have what we call hydroponics. They don't need soil. So technically you don't need soil to plant. You only need a platform where the roots would take the nutrients from the water. This is resource, and it's not the natural one we know. Your core school, you are trying resources, land, Your friend say all these things, capital, nyoma, and then edi nyano. Say ye adwene fi saa no so ne ya nhwe the creative way what God has placed inside of us. Ne ya nhwe them textbook approach and definition of what resources are near there now and everybody ka. And into know savings, young people, resources go into your brain. Connect with God, go into your brain. You'll be amazed at the resources that will come out of you. Before me, graphic designer say, "Oh yeah, I ideas do, ideas do." I didn't hear because I harvest it. We all want to be this. We are very fine. We are very fair. We are very fair. We are very correct. We are very correct. I'm a trauma and say, "Charlie, we create way, mommy. We create a nyame family. Catch me, pet. You fufro." Because we are the image of God. We must go for excellence. We must go for the best. You know, we are creating. No, go for the best.
It means we need to creating
to develop it. Develop it. One of the key things you can do is read other people's books.
Okay.
Get close to people of wisdom. And you learn, it rub on you. Oh, when you are going or you say, oh, who we say no, yeah. They say, say no, nipa pay kasai. Say no, cost papa, we say no, on the kasai. Say no, yeah, oh, okay. Now, and then nobody wants to be mentored. Young people want to be mentored.
It's because we are seeing a content change.
And then
now, some years back, before the 20th century, we're developing a 100-year space.
Yeah.
And then within 12 hours.
Yes.
And
but some of the old principles are still there. You need to still apply them. Look, those times, those times, today to me, catch Patrick, Kohadam say, because in accident, a Cape Coast Road. Yeah, bedu akra pe so okay me police phone ko cancel to corner ko kasa wa hamame. It didn't make sense to me, but I followed. We were not doing it because we want to be paid. We were following and learning the ropes. We're learning the ropes. We just wanted to do it to learn. And today, I'm making business out of it. Or to me, frame kotepa, na ma kotepa, na ma hakoye, yeah mauska, yeah maushi, wow do car, ube friends but when you're doing those things, you are developing your own character.
It's not because at that time. Nye won krofo wo saa ayemye na beti ayem se enne mantimi amoasimesi ne kra na minim se sometime to come no or se beboa no baby but ne abedu mpempenso bi a obi apese otwade nwadi there's obi ada no so
Anthony what's that problem you was
for example udi okay wakoye adwuma de ama obi wa anye ne sika but enne nipa se na betimi akai ne maami e kaye mawe enti na masa amanfo ko musu kito madwuma sa Manuma de Muya, Obia Panisana.
No, because those old values, no, we need to go back to them. Nyoma, of course, there are generational issues, but Nyoma, we need to go back to some of those principles. Look, some of them are just common sense. Me bahad me whom, me chiao, and also me here degree and send me chiao wana. It's just common sense. Maybe parking my car, me who so will be to honor. And say me drive a car na copy no and you just common sense. Me drive me marry a broke a kakra car nim. Me talk about now why about it's just common sense. And you may be on no more and your degree and your common sense.
We lost our values.
Oh yes, we have. As a nation we have. Tell me, are we patriotic? We are not. Let me even explain it this way. Who are we? Do you know who we are as Ghanaians? We don't know. A typical American knows who he is. A typical Ghanaian doesn't know who he is. This nation has become divided along political lines and is getting serious. And it's getting to all our ministries and everywhere. Everywhere you go now is either you are here or you are there. You are blue or you are green. You see, that is a time bomb for us. If we don't correct it now, if we don't have people who, very strong leaders who step out there and try to break this gap. Because now it's about everywhere you go, campus, everywhere, it's about, we agree, me, blue, we agree, me, blue. And you see, one of the saddest thing I find in life, a war. You know why? When I go, we are in war. As long as you are in a different color uniform, I must kill you.
Okay.
I don't know whether you have a family. I don't care whether you have a mother, parent. I don't care whether you have a project. I don't care about anything. And that is how brutish human beings can be. I must kill you because you are wearing a different color. How can this make sense to me? How? And we have brought this into politics. And as long as you're in a different color, you wear a different color, you are my enemy. It doesn't make sense. And I'm saying this thing that we are sitting on a time bomb. It's just a matter of time.
Because on the 7th of January, next week, you share Independence Square. You share a Badwam Mpensenpensemu. What necessary a big man can call any punto. Yeah, over the years, I'm a Santa Legislature Mukonye. Castle Casabia, Queen bits me a fast aboma, a might major, and also a year pa. You've had a convention. The convention. It's been share a Casamophobia, et say Julius Malema, PLO Labumba, Dr. Arikana, and a Peter Obi, or Shaman for Burbase and Pim Edges at 30,000. It was Independence Square. Casachre, Medica said 7 January Air Constitution Day. 7 January Air Constitution Day. Kwesiada. Tienina yen share. Or but open free ticket a free 0532 389 032 0532 389 032 and I call newafricafoundation.org. Now Pacho register. Send me a bit to me kwenya so etimi ababi. Kingdom Homes so edie. Obenya by papa timi atena amo so matwe ya wonti koka bia eye Kingdom Homes. Me si wo akwan eye ensuo ba enkanea egina so enye low voltage asembia. Yankase agije isi ginie ma chese mankanea no ahode gina mu saa ensuo se sa so be opportunity sanesi sta ebasa Kingdom Homes. Adam papa say 4 bedroom 3 bedroom na opa but of Kingdom Homes say here me se mu amoti abroche no general yem face council mo obi e dangerous general boso mu start council maso mankofo a wa hwe a na anya bu apayo kwan so so okwa nanso se na boso me na nkasa tie no eno nkasa kutanie me de nam say dam ka just say jema no obi kura wodi na je tu o ma be Tuesday, what would tell Richelo? So, but Toffee, not say, was so general quantia. In idiom, friend number is here. We have come so direct a bank transaction to know a calabula be any, and that's the deal. Who's all you had here? Who best small be now, Babby Sin so, number problem, I will go on Cranham Edin and that's so. It depends on which me I can say, first can be answering me, but we know Kingdom Homes, no, our bank account, no, Chadia too. Tiki buy and patrol, may ni asoto bia en kwa sem kra e ma kwa ne akwa kwasiesie omdan eye kama ye the materials papa na asi edanam etubato wa brochire a fresh 0536 149961 0536 149961 unwa so wa brochire no opedan ato opedan asi uhwe na mpato wontimi mbua na direct to Kingdom Homes na wa afo ni kohwe friend number fo ni kohwe nature pictures anaji pictures fa send wunua no no so hwe no choose ni ope na so nsina bi oba obetimi anya bi etimi ada number ne 0536 149961 0536 149961 and 0303 939 987 0303 939 987 Kingdom also no challenger. Very good morning to you ora amofanya mishra we bia obi na pay. Now, setting our goals. And I'm a one you consider especially when it comes to savings. When you name say ya ketria enso but still see it me saving for any maybe a DNA.
Okay.
DNA no say consider.
Okay. Savings and kasano just a parking space.
Okay.
And into enzo keep your savings. Because savings and kasa you find savings in there. Yes, a parking space. Who this can because and no sheda mawa himbia. What you say? And into no, you should move into more of an investment. But savings in the first place. Into the yes, so to me about can look at crowd idea. But these days, no, with the treasury bill near idea, no. I listen to say can be ye juma ma. One gasa we ye juma. But she say we can so ye juma ma. What you say? Aha. Into no, what they call investment. And I say we can ye juma ma. Into no. Pe obia ot investment ase ene minim say debt exchange ade nti amount for we kakra but still ayen friends experts in kasa no mo nkyerɛ say ebia odi sika ne hye we odi sika ne hye odi sika ne hye we a ebenyi say amount ne ade ene number 1 which me share and also now this cash show na ma any
yeah savings na make na 150 ni 200 Ghana
but half savings say obotaye because the botaye and na obekwa ko bogu dun se bekwa ko bom dia bibi no
nti yeah busu me bia 150 ni 200 Ghana bit na dia ko there's a walk treasury bill ni ade ye ko to say na say de benya wo so beni
so 150 200 wow.
Okay.
Oh the fatu service no unya 1000 unya 2000
okay. Oh never say baby are they koda bia na ye na ya anti me ka ye asadeka yeah boys enye say cause chum bi mu die omo no betimi no wadi sa treasury bill home come but yeah na 150 Ghana na 200 Ghana cedis yeah you dey call treasury bill say bacho bosun bi amkuta 150 Ghana me to treasury bill
oh that's a treasury bill. What was the treasury bill 500?
Yes, Mosumie no. Ye titi bibia already scanning you. It 150 200 ye die 3 more. Ya kati ni ma bebre ye ko boy 3 more den. Adore bia ye ntimi ye. Ensu bia no ye ntimi no adwene bia ye ntimi ne say ye be the best twice ye be the once. E just so boy say so mine say is say anopa awie nwumre no. Odidi be 11:30.
Okay.
E betimi ya travel be 4.
Okay.
Odi ya de aka nyina yin no de kwa.
Okay. And in that case say ne be no.
Okay.
150 no.
Okay.
Pakope book.
Okay.
About your career development.
Okay.
It may not be your career, but something else. It may be something new you have discovered after you say, okay, to me, this cabin be about as I am, but obi on my obi age but obi to me your side job be. What you say based on skill be we develop any idea. A friend's presentation people when we MC on the background, those kind of things. You develop those things. What you say, you know, sika ketwa na o kano. Ube to me, investing in yourself, in your development. As you do that, and maybe a course get to be. A friend saying now they are here beyond
rent so
minimum sir. But you see the point is that if you develop yourself now ultimately you see we can say if you empty your head into your wallet,
okay,
if you empty your head, if you empty your wallet into your head will fill your wallet back.
Oh, okay.
What you say and into sika kakra na wo kan na so won fe develop ho fa top book bi fa to home bi fa ye course kitu bi a ebe boa fa ye virtual bi what you say na wo dey develop ho wo yes a we nyina we feel say you ebia ne a wo gisisi a no wo dey be kan wo be improve upon it and ebia eno baba ye kese na fe wo tumi save 500 we save 1000 no you feel say that we to acquire investment.
But let me Dimitrim ISR 200 cedis. Say ana mintu susu. Menye susu box. Men kope bank bi no monye savings. I mean to me famisa enkoka.
If you say is that again, which me a bank savings account be able to me at which will be account specifically for that.
Okay.
Now this kind of at honum kakra now person dey now the ODI what you say. But the most important thing is that we go see na be a flood be ba na box no do can now the year on which into at least our banker when him say we are safe. Then from there no again who trend no so say akoi the past be 6 months they be 200 but you could do say now mpo call ho say ene mo me bibia eno so mo boa obi kra person wo person ye project for no be person boa na chance say project we na person me na emo me wo e bia be 3000 bi wo hono mo say akoi ono me dey shame cause okay ne ma be toping up eno ye better see me ni bi kra na ne be boa me what you say eno so a way that we can look at it and then odi shame a no be so by boa na ye easy mo nya corner boa.
Okay. So now building the relationship now we can.
Yeah.
Here bit mainly into other business and asset religious side. I come let me first maintaining my relationship with the business partner.
You need to be purposeful. In fact, you need to be audacious. What's a brother say? Osheda.
Okay.
With the English, any Collins English dictionary. I saw Osheda. Say, nipa bi wo ho no mo a me hia hwe wo mo ho omo hia hwe o me ho na wo mu a enye Christmas pe wo mu na my friend bi so mo ase and I maintain the relationship. What you say? And yet after and sana me from end of the year me here say me babe ko school na fe na babe for say oh na me person me back when your admission on the say there because you don't have any relationship with the person. What you say? What relationship with the person e medjuma no oboa easy because there's a relationship with the person. Aha. A common year juma so you'll be able to. So let's try and build more relationship be also. In fact, there are some relationships. Most relationships must be purpose. Apart from relationship near the end, you must be strategic about it. What you say, me know what done for faith. I mean, you know, Bob, father for the year. You know, my father was top bodo. A friend say, she be na media, bro. I'm building a relationship with you. Me my wife dream abameso. Into a chinebi, me trouble na me so, but me ye advertise. Oh, bra. The relationship is there. Okay. There are some people I don't have money relationship with. I just go, so almost frame me and me come here and kiss custom. I'll just go and do it for them. What I say, I'll just go and help them and that kind of thing. That is how we have to build a relationship. It shouldn't be a relationship that benefits only you. It should be a relationship that there's that mutual respect, there's that mutual collaboration, there's that mutual benefit from everybody. What I say, you know, on more and say, end of the man, no more. I know say any relationship papa. Yes, and ammonia konuka de bufu. Okay. Aha, ohun say near u painti na onino I don't go fan of but I say yes sir. O say obi ono mo mpanimfo ne bi ono mo a ben ko bi sa won sika. Okay. So boss me idea we person me bana be run by you. What you say? What do you think? Oh, experience. Why you ma be a year fence no more retirement. Running companies near the experience. Kono and international one check your new many bills. Oh, we are the last 10 years ago, those things are much more valuable than sometimes you can cry.
So me and Mexican in name
relationship first. Because why you say yes, you can't best say relationship no. Okay. I want to make sure no. A baby na friend say or you maybe more be na can say me who man am say man yefe. And I'm only a connection madam for na ko edwuma man no friend na say edwuma yefe. Me friend na me ka say oh minia edwuma ya ye am say wan ye ni ono mo buefu. I'm sure can am me. You don't you see as a customer service. Yeah. Customer na feedback on the man. Obi ho no about customer na buefu. But you will have to take the feedback and work with the feedback. Feedback is the breakfast for champions. And woman says but you see, I didn't know more feedback.
And now we catch them so be a meton. Custom no be catch them say sikam de man in skadada. And say some the man.
But
how bring him say sika you call Ghana and Bank of Ghana. And what's it to me? Was said anything about me custom no. Sikam the man in skadada. On tiasi. It was it is a feedback to say Nyame so akoma. Sometimes.
No, but you see that
can we say almost to turn man so ye nipa so.
No. That's why you are a professional. Till we are professional. Una we adwuma no. Okay. When you must give the service into no kind no wetie. Until be next time no you cannot at the back for coffee roll. Nobody to for. Anyone know. Now, yes I know. How do you say oh kind wetie. Okay. He will stay with you. What was say? One of the things you need to understand is that customers are how many best sales people? Yeah. Talk calm Sure. Wanka. And so ma do concern say, hey, I could cost on you, hey, you call me, you say, and one here. Into they are advocates. Into says, one you almost can be no one fine year, Juma. Yeah, because the customer is always right. The say in some sense, and you're not credit about the father. We say it's a belief we work with. I didn't know yen can or kayano ye in the next time or bar yemen is for neck and petrol and one only in your but now when you do that now he feels you are responsive. Okay. He feels you are responsive. You are responding to the issue, to the situation. Oh, and then you explain say bia situation it's here no a bedding nemum bibi fufro ho no mo ye betumi aya e be ma relationship na koso a o ka kyerɛ a yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ho adwuma ebi ɔno ma sɛ matter of policy but yɛn nkɔka nkyerɛ nkurɔfoɔ no sɛ yɛ policy yɛka sɛ ebi ɔno ma yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ ne bɛtumi ayɛ anaasɛ obi a ɛne management bɛkasa ɛyɛ about viewer so me ne management bɛkasa na emu ma me bɛyɛ 2 days na me get back to you but the woman only akɔnɔ a day wohyɛ only akɔnɔ time a mpatwo di so say 2 days me frɛ make sure say before 2 days and 2 days one frɛ no waka ɛfɛn sɛ ɛyi na kyerɛ no ɛbɛsa na only akɔnɔ ɔno wa nkita hodie no ɛbɛkɔ n'anim.
Office relationship.
Yes.
Kwan bɛ managing office.
Okay. Your friend be condition. Okay. The condition we create our office no.
Okay.
Now Dr. Porches throw who maybe no a friend polyvagal theory. And can be or see nipa your 3 states of mind, 3 states. The first state they say if I know where ventral vagal and I said socially engagement state. A hono na sa state na sa state na wo mu a
sa tibia
na wo mu a wonni nkrofo fine wo nkita hodie papa
okay
and no the foundation safety I didn't tell me no better than papa so when I feel safe I didn't tell me do aduane when I feel safe. Let's create that safety valve for colleagues in the office. Because say tiwonomi na mete say e me no kase wie no kugina monti say akwa we kra kasa your friends na I will feel unsafe me boy. When I feel unsafe I won't have a relationship with you again. So the first state we say we let people feel safe in the office.
Okay.
How we talk to them, how we relate to them, how we encourage them. Bibi tonenia how we all go and stand behind the person and support the person. Or ye bibi mpuna nya do we reprimand the person in front of people or we take him into the office room with him alone and her alone and then we have a discussion about it and then we move on. What you say instead of you be good in Nima Senia.
Sometimes correction
there are better ways of going about it. Okay. You know, if you my shouting here, then who here. You know, but yeah, say you create the safety environment for people. For people do well in that environment.
Okay.
The second state they say, I don't feel safe. If I don't feel safe with you, I go into a fighting mode. I go in this conflict. What you say? Then I'm right. You're also right. I say me trust 6 or 100 more. Me who says who said 9.
Yeah.
What you say? Until then, our perspectives are different. Into I was said once I dropped to the second state, our friend mobilization, then I'm agitated. Bibi abeke bi aminti. Into my junior and say me no be kontokwa.
But enye eno na mo friend mood swing. They be more sa mood swing na ene n'animo tinto pe so bia ase. Eno wa mu nto so bia mu.
Those people, they have to improve. But there are ways of helping them. But I'm not. In fact, we will devise. I would have put it on you for you as to monitor it and see next time, maybe next time. So, another side, over problem, we hear problem. Some of them are chemical dynamics, which you don't understand. I mean, especially we take our ladies saying now, they themselves even don't know what is happening to them because they are chemical. If they are to me, to me, some mood, because they are chemicals. Also, I say, it affects you. It affects our moods near there. And these are all things that we need to understand.
Because no, put me on and off.
Where they are.
Say, maybe me put me on and off.
No, what I'm saying is, we don't feel like if they are talking.
Okay.
I didn't hear because if there are some chemical dynamics being there, if new transmitters, these things go on. Especially if Maya be moments that they able say now that's all these things sometimes they are chemical dynamics, but there's a functional way of solving it. That is what I do. What you say, they are so we have the brain changes long term, physical, it changes chemically and it changes functionally. Okay, functionally they say amount for back casa, maybe tuning on there. Chemical they say these things are going on and sometimes you don't have control over it because it be a will state a particular time of the month into you don't even know why it's going on, but it happens. What you say, those states the second, but the third state they say maybe a person you na kono kontokwa na wa dwenwa tena say hu say akwai no kontokwa be win system na me means we drop to the last level. That is what we call dorsal vagal. dorsal vagal no and I say immobilization and the one person baby why I should no waka wan watum men kasa to your office there and so no men kasa o kasa me be gina de ni be gina de ni o kasa me fe nsuo ni sia me de nsuo ni sia me nya bibia bio we committee na fence martin no maka man watum those people are disengaged and as leadership leadership or see a boases and no encourage you we give them that comfort and that safety environment such that they will come to the fair state fair state now where they trust the system, they trust that we have their back, almost trust to say they are safe in the environment. What I say obi kululu be undermine you obi near there now. Once they have that safety, they will work at their best and they'll do well for us.
A very good morning to you, Alex Zebua, senior contractor Bakoya War Sunyani in the Abno region. Yamishta and I pay. Say we actually here, dear. So I'm on 4 questions. Yeah, or maybe sir. Maybe sir, and my boys need this car crab can pose game pack and draw numbers. Yeah, guys, be a baby, a baby pepe, so be a basic. Sad and the best say how young contributing crime minimizing a cacra. Because we don't make a say, says a may bound Chenya, said many flew and son of from Chenya. Seminya be a one chandia, a swinging fast was my bar.
And that is why we've lost our values.
Yeah.
And that's why we've lost the values. Yeah.
Because I said, and you said, a man so wired dinner, said, when yes, can be intent to more. The respect of society nankasa kura wo edema no se ekono enso kan de bia kopia saade ne so de aba ko na ese kakra wo ho a oye ye ni se fititi yes eni fititi nyina se na Abraham ko hwi mu oba ye e na busefo e bole kakra but ya bedu pepe so se enu ho kura de abunwa ne monyo
ofa you see aye adweno ne akachre ye no orientation no enculturation and ye papa no makachre family akachre ye media akachre ne asori akachre no na man e dum pepe so aye we but you can also change that person first no say na me nam krom na sikani mi ho na ha me
okay
na me mind
unso so be come bibi
oh be carry bibi go say more ATM what me ba. But you see, first, not physically, I don't mean you want to have me. What I say, but this time I don't really mind, and I can go first. Is not no. I don't care when I don't have anything on me because it doesn't define me. Who I am, in fact, and me call it deep. There are 3 things. There are 3 levels. You're people who live at the level of having.
Okay.
They always grab things, they need things. Okay. They define their lives by what they have.
Okay.
They have a car, they have a house, they define their life by that. But that is the lowest level.
In life.
And there are people who live by what they do. They define their lives by they are accountant, they are lawyers, they are this, they are this. They're more like their profession. But the best place is when you define yourself by being who you are. And this is related to that purpose that I was speaking about. No? Who we assume for the end. And then you won't say, I didn't hear about Mother Teresa Dean. Sikabe no way. I didn't about Nelson Mandela Dean. Because they didn't live out with Nelson Mandela, if you prison by and your money, if you need my if you know, why? Prison here or share to be, I feel pure by any man if you can stand, you wanted something smaller. What's I said? Because he's not defined by the things. His life is defined by who he is, not by what he does or by who he is.
Everyone say, you will call game back. Bulabre as Adopay Drosa ever any. Yaba is here. Omi na kwa baby mfa Badwam Mpensenpensemu so on Badwam Adom TV so. Samakato say afi brebe abam say unso betimi join discussion no. Betimi join discussion. The contribution question bia obi betimi afre. Na odiaba number is 0302 211701 0302 211702 0302 211703 and 0302 211704 numbers be afra obetimi join discussion but happy birthday and confirm Malik Basintali on a deputy national communications officer Edema NDC Amoyukuno. Wish you all the best, bro. Yaminshra. No nyo kesipa. Then to Kwame Ewua Dako, former MD, bust and yeah. And I think about oil refinery. Happy birthday, Enko and Famo. Opani Kwame Ewua Dako. Eti Malek Basintale and Kwame Ewua Dako. Happy birthday, Enko and Famo Munyina. But me kaso odofobi ewa amanone abrochire Europe, US, China, Australia. Hey fan no wa person sene niema free Ghana. Say ye Bayere. Say ye Kobe, say ye Momone, say ye Kente, say ye Batakari. Say ye Kabane Slate and a person sending Eddie Commando Abruchira. Ghana Post edging in Ako and 10 times no they drew Eddie amount. Ghana Post or Bobaye or Mobo Juma Pa. It is so never be a wapaso the call Amon the command Adophobia. Or the furniture Ghana Post for Akache. Ukwasim near Mamukiteni. Pesem the Comaminia or Bia London, Pesem the Comaminia or Bia New York, Pesem the Comaminia or Washington. Anampo Australia, Canada, maybe even a person named Mane Echo, Kogana Post Akache. WhatsApp your book or 0542 527 004. 0542 527 004. Na echire omunie ma person de konefa de maneko. No rapping kama onyano. Wa abre ho ema asembia. Ghana Post secured smart deliveries. Then 0302 211701 0302 211702 0302 211703 704. Usbet me join discussion no. Abra egusu Reverend. Yeah, train a man for so meaning say be more questions so maybe sir along the line. So if fancy and say maybe a person be possible.
Oh, be possible.
Yentimi ya adwin say person ya yenkoso ne yenkoye.
Yeah. Pepe.
Enema sa kwemu e.
No, me feel say once botaye no wo ho.
You betimi yedi along the line.
You betimi
yedi. So be
but you bounce back. You find it doesn't matter, you bounce back. Well, you see, the any mindset in be a why it can so page medi. Obi so also or you more penny for any para. Sometimes a specific qualification only a pay.
Okay.
Now you need some qualification. The boys be on more politics, say only page you qualification men or what I say, who has a fan CCR management qualification because me interview me interview now young small we school but don't need qualification there a school be new school on we be na me interview amount and I may be saying so okay and you need qualification be any brother be nani
okay
we nani na no one other year course be na fidwa be first or so ompe no quite but one ne offer frame say oh I say more kind or so page man no me offer no first or so ompe na me jan I feel probably chose say obi abe nani no this is nani position obi abe be dey obi dey you see so I think that we need to have a certain orientation, you know, okay. and that is why I am happy when I'm a teacher for you, Juma Emi the power, because then I feel that I'm changing the future generation through the teachers because they are interacting with the.
But I think that maybe your education and so and maybe I'm not quite say the moment I'll be university, no, you deserve to be in an air conditioned office.
That is what I'm saying.
You deserve to be in an air conditioned.
That's what we've been told.
Yes.
That's what we need to change that.
It's a free class 1. Ebe nyina akwa nim say me nua nya dru university pay or some cotton or office. But se me nua wie university na makwa cotton no 37. So gina wonom eton chewing gum. Se me nua na de ba yire gu ne nsa so after university eton a. Then na master na ye catch school no amen. Because we so mom yes ad ne omo along the line omo jai school and omo ntimi kura nko school ni bi.
And those are some of the things we have to correct. And again, media is where you come in, you know. So you can, and I'm happy, you know, ECCA and manage so that if it be a quarter, every quarter, you be like a week, sir, near the people like that about just to come and shape the orientation, the mind of the youth of the nation. I think it will be helpful. And there are other people who can also come and make their input. What I say, but I say consistent. And other stage will be a year. Then we are actually looking at the common, something the kind of offense mindset I see as a son.
You better correct it from our educational.
Oh, and no dear. I think that from the Ghana Education Service, they will have to do something, orient themselves up there. Omanga says so orient to home. But and that's some catches because secondary school. That's I want to talk to the train the teachers, about 196 teachers. What's here say, those are one of the things I do. But they are limited. What you say, but at the national level, we feel say they have much more resources on which media here, more of such things are we train here.
Yeah, my number.
The number is 020 65 00004. 020 65 00004.
Reverend, yeah, we should
Don't
count.
Amen.
Out of your busy shadow.
Yeah.
With me, Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, Yashafo.
That's
And I'm a pencil.
My hopes are body.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, amen.
You've made a great impact.
Amen.
For a nano pay.
All right.
My ever cry here, you watch it. Many the aquasi is here as I can say, come back production team. No, what's not up? It was a dear share. Yet one commercial some reactor and sunny at TSC. Baby, I'm perceived to see himself election year. Yeah, away. Say a fee a election year. It had the near or say a cassa, tear the Yakokumoti power. Your election headquarters, a more than the Yakoso in our body palette. But say ye beginning a finny year. MP for me do over dear, and this for me do over dear. But me no, ye know my fan, dear the biddy. Kakra na ye no, and who ne bedidi. Why? Once our own worshiping NDC worshiping NPP ne dear. Near wo ye no, and na bedidi. O more double size, we nya kakra word with the bam no me dear. Near ye. Ya anya anya ya ye better come. Me ma me catch was ya kwesi nkran na wo kɔ no ansi yi a wo better come. Nti fatu trip. It will make sure say obeye ama na ye. Tem nu me no asere say adwumo bi adwuma na ye a yenyi yem yenye. Yes, and then probably ensure appreciation. But there be a make say papa yet to say adwaba e hye. So far as we continue to water it, a brebe so a yabebo, a bin never so, above a brebe baho. Baby a ban betia to our quack of Farwaka who make you. Yenton cosum free a kumamu, yan sum yamai. You be too quack on a said dear. You be too quack on a said dear. Aha. Any your crow. Aha. Any your crow. Aha. Any your crow. Tiyenye mani ye. Isa se penisi ye ye emea. Reverend Pacho number no ABM.
Pacho 020 65 020 65 00004.
Okay.
020 65 00004.
What's that upon some background?